So we'll start with question 1. What is the difference between 9 squared and 9 by 2? Okay, well, very simply, 9 squared is 9 by 9, which equals 81. 9 by 2 equals 18. So we're going to take one from the other. Obviously, the big number goes on top, little number on the bottom. 81 take away 18. 1 take away 8 cannot do, so we must borrow, cross out your 8, it becomes 7. Bring over that group of 10, so you have 11 take away 8. 11 take away 8 is 3. 7 take away 1 is 6. So the answer there for number 1 is 63. The difference between 9 squared and 9 by 2 is 63. Moving swiftly on to number 2. If 15% of the children walk to school, 7% cycle, and 30% come by bus, what percentage come by car? Okay, so we're just going to add up those percentages. Now remember, there's 100% in everything. 100%. So what we're going to do is going to add up these percentages and take them away from 100. So 15 plus 7 is 22 plus 30 is 52. Okay, so we've done our addition. 15 plus 7 plus 30 gives us 52. And we're going to take that away from 100. 0 take away 2 we cannot do. We're going to cross out. Now we can't go next door because there's a 0 there as well. So what we do is we cross out the 0 and the 1. That becomes 0. We bring over our 1. Cross it out again. Oh, sorry, group 10. Cross it out. That becomes 9 and bring over 1. So 10 take away 2 is 8. 9 take away 5 is 4. Our answer is 48, but of course it's not a valid answer without a percentage sign. So our answer is 48%. 48% of people or children travel by car. Number 3. How much for 40 steel nails at €2.50 per 100? Okay, so what numbers have we got to deal with here? 100 nails is 250, okay? So we're going to find the price of one nail first, and then we're going to find the price of 40. So we're going to divide €2.50 by 100. Now, 100 into 2 doesn't go, 100 into 25 doesn't go. 100 into 250, well, it goes at least 2 times. So we're going to take away 200, and we are left with 50. 0 take away 0 is 0, 5 take away 0 is 5, 2 take away 2 is 0. And we're going to add an extra 0 there and bring it down. 100 into 500 goes 5 times. So, 100, yeah, so we're going to take away that 500 then, and we have an answer of 0. So let's just use this 2.5 now. Each nail, we know, costs 2.5 cents. We're going to multiply that by 40 to find the cost of 40 nails. So 2.5 multiplied by 40. 5 knots are nothing. 5 fours are 20. Don't forget that decimal point. Plus, then our 0. 2 knots are nothing. 2 fours are 8. 0 plus 0 is 0. 0 plus 0 is 0. 2 plus 8 is, of course, 10. Now, that is 100 cents. We know that 100 cents equals €1. So the cost of 40 nails equals €1. Let's move on now to question 4. Question 4, what is the value of y if y plus 5 equals 21 plus 5? Okay, well, y plus 5 equals 21 plus 5. The common denominator here is 5. You're adding 5 in each sum. So if we cross that out, then you can see y equals 21. So very simply, y is 21. Very simply, y is 21. That is your answer. Number 5. Put in order, smallest first. So we have 0.01, 0.1, and 0.001. Okay. So we're going to start with the smallest. If we label them, we have units, tenths, hundredths, units, tenths, and then we have units, tenths, hundredths, thousandths. Okay, so the number with the thousandths, that's possibly going to be our smallest, and it is, seeing as it has no tenths and no hundredths. So our first number in this series is 0.001. Next then is 0.01. It has no units, no tenths, it has 100. It is bigger than this number, and it's smaller than this number, which is 0.1. And lastly, of course, 0.1. So 0.001, 0.01, and 0.1. Okay, let's move on. So, fresh page. Let's do question 6. Question 6. If you subtract an odd number from an odd number, is the answer an odd number or an even number? Okay, very good one. Okay, so we have to know what are odd numbers. Well, odd numbers are numbers that end in 1, 3, 5, 7, or 9. And our even numbers are numbers that end in 2, 4, 6, 8, or 0. So, an odd number. Well, the two lowest odd numbers are 3 and 1. So, if I take 1 from 3, I get 2. So, that's an even number. And just to double check, it is the same for all of these types of sums. I'm going to take 7 take away 3, and that gives us 4, which is an even number. I'll do one more, 5 take away 3, which is 2, also an even number. So anytime you take away an odd number from an odd number, you will get an even number. So the answer to question 6 is even. Number 7, write as kilometers only. 2 kilometers, 8 meters. Okay, so don't get caught out by this. There are 1,000 meters in a kilometer. So if I wrote down 2.8 kilometers, I'm afraid that is wrong, because 2.8 kilometers would suggest 2 kilometers, 800 meters, and this is not correct. So to write this properly, we have to think of our decimal places. 2 point, no tenths, 0, no hundredths, 0, 8 thousandths of kilometer, because 8 meters is 8 thousandths of kilometer. So the answer to this question is 2.008 kilometers. Question 8. The country newsagent sells 60 newspapers on a Sunday and an average of 25 newspapers each of the other days. What is the daily average for the whole week? Okay, right. Well, so we know that on Sunday it's 60, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, it's Saturday, is 25. Now I could add all these numbers together that I've just written down. That would be 7 numbers, add them all together and divide by 7, or I could do it the simpler way. 25 multiplied by 6. 6 5s are 30, but then 0 carry a 3. 6 2s are 12, 12 and 3 is 15. 150 plus 60. So, either way, I am going to get 210 as an answer. And with that 210, I divide by 7. And I find out that 7 into 2 doesn't go. 7 into 21 goes 3 times. 7 into 0 does not go. My answer is 30. There are 30 newspapers sold on average every day in that shop. 30. Question 9. Nearly there. Okay, if the diameter of a circle is 19 centimeters, what is the radius? Okay, very tricky question there because we have an odd number. So the diameter of the circle is 19 centimeters and the radius, well, let's find out. So the diameter is, on a circle, a line that goes from one point of circle straight across to the other through the center point. Okay, so it's a straight line through a circle through the center point. So radius is going to be half that. Radius is half that. It's from the center point to the edge of the circle. So we are looking for half of 19 centimeters. So 19 centimeters divided by 2. Okay, so 2 into 1 doesn't go. 2 into 19, that goes 9 times, and we're going to use decimal places here. It goes 9 times, and we have 1 left over. 2 into 10 is 5. So 9.5 centimeters is the answer to question 9. 9.5 centimeters or 9.5 centimeters. Either is a correct answer, either is a valid answer. Finally, question 10. 10 euro is divided in the ratio of 1 is to 3. How much is the larger share? Okay, 1 is to 3. So what I'm going to do with this ratio is I'm going to add both parts to find out how many parts I need to find altogether. So 1 plus 3 is 4. 4 into 10 euros. Okay, so if I divide 10 euros by 4, let's see, 4 to 1 doesn't go. Definitely going to need some decimal places here. 4 into 10 goes twice, so 2 over. 4 to 20 goes 5 times, and 4 into 0 doesn't go. So 2 euros 50. One part is 2 euros 50. The larger share, which would be 3 times this. So 250 multiplied by 3. 3 knots are nothing. 3 5s are 15. Down to 5 carry 1. 3 2s are 6 and 1 is 7. So €7.50 is the larger share in that ratio. €7.50 is our answer.